Hello, I am James Worthington IV, and welcome to the AP Euro Teach You video, where we teach you AP Euro things. Today, we will show you what life in the Industrial Revolution was like, but don't expect costumes that wasn't in the budget. And now, we go to Jeremy Stevenson with Industry and the Growth of Cities.
Thanks, James. During this time in Britain and France, the population had risen massively since the beginning of the 1800s. But since the conditions were so terribly horrible, more people were dying than being born. Yet the population in cities still grew due to newcomers piling in. Because of the terrible overcrowding and sanitary conditions, diseases such as cholera were running rampant.
Boy, it sure is great to be in the big city!
Make way for King Cholera!
Hello everybody, are you doing well? Not anymore. I hereby decree that you shall all be my new subjects. Now give me a hug. Yeah, come on. Yeah.
During this time, most cities had been walking cities, in which people would just walk to wherever they needed to go. Without any public transportation, people had to live near the factories so they could get to work on time. This caused the population of a city to be densely concentrated in a small area. And because of the many people moving into this already overcrowded living area, living conditions were worsened even further. A system of public transportation was non-existent, and if one was in place, it would have greatly improved the situation of the cities.
Hey, Cabby!
Where to, sir?
To the factories!
In all these conditions, a city dweller's life was dreadful and short. It wouldn't be until the government stepped in with its reforms, improving the sewage system and updating building codes in a cruel, uncaring world, the people had the comfort that they could count on. An efficient bureaucracy run by competent politicians to keep their interests in mind.
Sir, I have the report for...
Why have you awoken me at this time of day?
I have the report from the Manchester situation, sir.
Oh, Manchester. That place smells like rotten vegetables.
I would say it smells like horse excrement, sir.
Horse excrement? What a ridiculous notion!
That's the only thing I can think to describe it as, sir.
Now you listen to me right here. I have the best smell in the county. Why do you think I was elected?
Wasn't it for your juice harp ability, sir?
You're darn right it was.
This whole situation is horse excrement.
You can stop now. Or not,
Wait, what did you come here for again?
I have the Manchester report.
Oh, yes, Manchester. Yes, I think we can come to a compromise on that, yes. Let's just say it smells like rotten horse excrement. Problem solved. Now get out of my office and clean up those papers.
Okay, sir.
Another productive day.
The government was getting right on in improving sanitation and building codes in Manchester. And back to you, James.
Podium. Are we live? It sure is nice to hear that the situation started to improve in cities like Manchester. And now, a few words from our sponsors.
Cactus in a can, cactus in a can. Get what you can, 'cause it's cactus in a can.
Welcome back to the AP Euro Teach You video, a video that teaches you AP Euro things. And now to Samantha Sampson with public health and the bacterial revolution.
Thank you, James. In this time, the government was improving on urban planning, urban transport, and public health. These advances improved the life of many over the course of the century. Leaders began to adopt a philosophy of utilitarianism. The idea of utilitarianism was that the most improvement should be done to benefit the people. A man named Edwin Chadwick took these principles and applied them to advocate for a new sewage system for Great Britain.
Hello, I am Edwin Chadwick. That's the first name of Edwin, last name of Chadwick. So what's the deal with all the poop everywhere? I mean, come on, have you ever heard of the sewage system? There's so much crap going on here, it's like the rule of Louis XIV. All this caca is making me goo-goo. The dung hills around here are higher than the buildings, but that's because the buildings keep falling down. We're in a real stinky situation here, folks.
All right.
Another man, Louis Pasteur, came up with the germ theory. The germ theory is the idea that disease is caused by the spread of living organisms that could be controlled. He came up with after studying alcohol fermentation.
Bacteria, bacteria. Everywhere it is making everyone sick. I'm getting sick just thinking about it.
Oh, you ain't so pretty yourself, mister.
I've had too much to drink.
Well, that's all about the bacteria revolution and improvements in urban life. Back to you, James.
Thanks, Samantha. Where's my podium?
I'm sorry, sir.
You're one screw up away from getting fired, so help me God. I do not care about your family.
I'm so sorry.
Just get my line. It's not like you screwed everything up or anything. Well, looks like Britain had its own wealth of problems with bacteria. And now to Jose Gonzalez Fernandez Guadalupe Sanchez with urban planning and public transportation. Shut up!
Thank you, Jaime. France was a leader in modern urban planning. Napoleon III transformed Paris, creating boulevards and tearing down old buildings to make more space. The new wide roads allowed the city to spread out beyond its limits. It was a revolution in urban planning, kind of like all those other revolutions in France. Oh. To go along with the new methods of city building, There were huge advancements in public transportation. It came in the form of horse-drawn carriages and electric streetcars. No longer did the population have to live so close to each other to be able to get to their job or any shops, you know. You wouldn't have to walk a very great distance. Yeah, that's what we're doing. I forgot my part. Oh man.
Okay, here.
Oh, sorry. Back to you, Jaime.
Though the Industrial Revolution brought many unforeseen problems to cities, it gave reasons to think of new methods of sanitation, medicine, building restrictions, and transportation.
You know what? Can I get a new podium? Yes, that's very good. All right. Where was I? No? Okay. All right. Without the Industrial Revolution, we wouldn't have the things we consider basic necessities today. And now let us remember the people who were lost along the way. Taking a video?
No, just get back down.
But don't get back down.
I'm taking a video now.
Be gentle.
Get back down.
Just die already. Okay.
Napoleon III transformed Paris, creating boulevards and tearing down old buildings to make more space. The new wide roads allowed this. Thank you, Jaime. France was a leader in modern urban planning. Napoleon III transformed Paris, creating boulevards. I can't. Thank you, Jaime. France was a leader in modern urban planning. Napoleon III. No, I can't.
Alright.
Out of the scene.
Who's Louis? Wait,
out of the
who's Louis
shot.
Pasteur? You?
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
Oh,
So just be drunk and
Who is Louis? That's
Jerry.
Huh.